Hey guys, and hi to West Coast Scotsman. Yes, we are doing a sort of, this could be a thread. Um, this is about our favourite album covers, and yeah, thanks mate for doing it. That's awesome. The stuff that you showed, very cool. Um, these are the things I like about these. Right, so Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. What can you say? It's very cool. This guy here features a lot in a lot of the stuff I like, and him especially as well. And it's just very 80s heavy metal. I like that. It can be very basic. It doesn't have to be all very like, these flames here are not like the best flames in the world, but it catches your eye. And this was actually the first Iron Maiden album I ever bought on vinyl. I've got quite a few copies, and that was the reason, just that image, that made me pick it up. I wasn't even an Iron Maiden fan, I just liked that cover. So yeah, 1982's Number of the Beast, that's the back of it. And even that, you'd buy it just for that, wouldn't you? But yeah, Iron Maiden. Another Iron Maiden. There's, I think it's three in here. Somewhere in Time. I know West Coast Scotsman showed this. Again, I am into the cyborgy Terminator theme. I love Terminator films. Yeah, and I feel I don't really go for much else than Terminator. I think Terminator really nailed it with their films. So with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right, so this one here is very cool, and it's always very cool trying to spot all the little bits in here that are from other albums as well. And that is the back cover. So 1985's Somewhere in Time album. The next one is, yes, another great band that I love, and the reason why I got into Marillion was mainly because I picked up their live album with Fish. What was it called again? I've got it. I've forgotten the name. But I bought that, and the cover was awesome, and I listened to the songs and just thought, you know, awesome. And these albums here, they just open up like that. Well, not open up, that's the back covers, and sometimes the inner cover can be really cool, but on these they've just got the lyrics. But yeah, just very cool artwork. I'm not sure who did the artwork. I can't remember the name of the person, but that's 1983's Script for a Jester's Tear. And yeah, I love their stuff. Another Marillion one. I've left this one in the sleeve. Yeah, what can I say? This was just another very cool, awesome cover. And again, it's got a bit of the sci-fi element to that as well, which I do like, some sci-fi stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool, that. So that's 1984's Fugazi. It was 84. Right, now we're on to Alice Cooper. And I did go through Alice Cooper's records, and I love Welcome to My Nightmare, but this video is going to be so long that I had to take one of them out. So Alice Cooper's $1 Billion Babies, and this one here has got the big $1 billion note that folds out. This is probably one of the originals, but yeah, that's a wallet. It's very cool, very iconic, and yeah, love Alice Cooper. What more can we say? I like eerie stuff. Eerie, and you'll see a few other albums that got some eerie stuff about them, and that is a very cool picture. And you can actually go to this place, but I think you can't actually go up to the house. You have to, I think they allow you to go and look at it, but I think you have to pay. I'm not sure. I watched a recent video about one of the tour people that came over from America, and I think they said that you had to pay to go and have a look at it. But yeah, Black Sabbath's iconic Evil Woman. Yeah, what more can you say? And yeah, just very cool. I can't remember where that house is now, actually. It's somewhere in England. Right, Paradise Lost. This is very cool. I find this artwork very cool. And you got the ship there coming in to land on this little island. And it's a very creepy island, very eerie. And yeah, probably not one that you'd want to visit, I'm sure. But yeah, that's Paradise Lost. And then the very cool, iconic, love this band, Megadeth. And Peace Sounds, but Who's Buying? And yeah, there's been a few album covers that have been very cool. This is probably the most iconic for me, and one of my favourites. 1986, Peace Sounds, but Who's Buying? There we go. And yes, what more can we say about this? I love Whitesnake. I tried to find an album cover that is actually really cool and amazing, and this is one that I've always loved because of the snake. As a young teenager, I loved this album, and still it's probably my favourite 70s Whitesnake album, even though there's only two. Yeah, sometimes I get this taken off of YouTube. They don't allow me to show it, so hopefully TikTok do. And there's the back of it, 1979's Love Hunter album. And then we're on to the other Iron Maiden record that I pulled out, Killers. I do have a picture of this up on my wall, and yeah, it's very, very cool. There are other Iron Maiden albums that are very cool, but I could do a whole video on Iron Maiden album covers. But yeah, this one and the other two were like my favourites, and yeah, I absolutely love the Killers one. Killers is probably my favourite, to be quite honest. And then Queensryche. I do have this one that's not Japanese, and yeah, again, I think I've spoken to you West Coast Scotsman about how basic covers can be very cool. I think you mentioned it, but yeah, as a basic cover, it stands out. It's 80s. It's just very cool. The Warning. I love that band. That album is absolutely awesome. So if you've never heard it, West Coast, check it out. But yeah, there they are. It's quite like it's a bit like the Dio stuff, I find, the Queensryche covers. Well, here we go. Magnum. What more can you say about this? Look at this, little goblins and stuff. That sort of world is very. I'm quite into it. But I've never watched Lord of the Rings. Would you believe? It's just not. Just I think it's just a couple of the actors in it just put me off. But maybe I should watch it one day. But yeah, other than that, I do like that sort of thing. I do like watching Labyrinth, yes, with David Bowie. But yes, this album and Magnum are just very cool, awesome band. Yes, rest in peace, Tony Clarkin. Very, very sad this year that he's gone. But yeah, Magnum on the Storyteller's Night. And we're on to Redeemer Souls by Judas Priest. When this came out, I just saw this cover and just thought, oh my god, that is just insane. and they've made it so it's sort of reflects, and it's just something else. Absolutely amazing. But I'm going to go through this video a bit quicker because I think I might run out of time. There we go. Let me know what you think of Redeemer. And then we've got the amazing Screaming for Vengeance, which is quite close to the Firepower cover that you showed, West Coast. Just awesome. Very iconic, and my favourite Judas Priest album of the 80s, for sure. And probably one of my favourites of all time. I wasn't going to put this, but I do love this album and the cover. Dog and Butterfly by Heart. It's probably my second favourite. I'll show you the next one, but yeah, I do like the artwork on there. This is my favourite. Little Queen. That era, you know, that era in history with the just the more simple life. And I'm not a gypsy. There we go. What more can we say? And any album cover is going to look awesome with these two on, with Anne and Nancy. Right, one of my most favourite Def Leppard covers, On Through the Night. I have a big thingy up on hanging flag thing off of my wall of this album. I love it to bits, and yes, very basic and simple, and what more can you say? I love guitars, so it was awesome to have the guitar on there. But there we go, 1980s On Through the Night. Dio, yeah, again, Devil's there, and the Priest, and he deserves everything he's getting. And Holy Diver album, what more can you say? The art imagery on that is just killer. And then, yes, another Def Leppard one. I've always loved this, the eyeball. I love how it stands out and just catches your eye, no pun intended. Then we've got Burn, with all the candles, David Coverdale there from Whitesnake, and just, you know, that is so iconic, and I absolutely love it. And I would love to be able to get some of those candles, but you can't get them, so surely there'll be somebody out there that makes a mould for them one day. Maybe I could. Stormbringer, another iconic and awesome cover that I love. Yes, I do love Commentators of the Band as well, but it's quite basic. But yeah, very, very cool. That what's that film now with Judy Garland in the, you know, the one with the twist, with the follow the yellow brick road thing. I forget the name of it. Right, there we go. That's cool. And the one that I love, one of them, well, the album I love the most of the 80s, and the cover, Hysteria. What more can you say for that? It's very, it was ahead of its time. The album recording, the album cover, everything, and it still stands up to today's technology probably, and it just kicks ass. Ozzy Osbourne's Diary of a Madman. Again, I love the imagery that Ozzy and that had here on this cover. Just love it. Love Randy Rhoads. Just killer. But yeah, all that mysticism and dark, black, magic-y type stuff. But I haven't got any Led Zeppelin albums on here, so because Jimmy Page used to love that stuff as well. And then here we go. I should have taken this out. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne's Ultimate Sin. Yeah, This was actually the first album I ever owned on CD. I bought it about 1992, 93 time, and I bought it mainly because of the cover. So, and I love the song "Shot in the Dark," and yes, and I thought, right, it was cheap at the time, and then later on I got the vinyl, and yes, it's a brilliant album and brilliant artwork. Cheers for watching, and see you in the next videos, and laters. And my video is far too long now.